A 7-seater that's fun to drive. Now that can't be right. Well, that's been the case with the S-Max for quite a while now, and it's one of its main selling points. Okay, it's not its only selling point, but it does help to have something like that up your sleeve where there's so much competition floating around, from the likes of the Citroën C4 Grand Picasso and the Vauxhall Zafira Tourer. Now, due to Ford getting the first generation model so right, the S-Max has actually changed very little since its introduction in 2006, with some little tweaks here and there. And the 2015 facelift is like that as well, with just some changes thrown about, like the new grille, new slimmed headlights, A-pillars that have been pushed back in order to make it look a bit sportier, and some new interior tech updates. But the big change is with its chassis, but we'll come back to that later. When it comes to visuals and functionality, the S-Max's interior has improved massively, thanks in part to this Sync 2 system now being standard across the range, and this has helped tidy up some of the messy buttons from the old model. The centre console has also been raised slightly, and there's some new chrome highlights. Other standard kit on top of the Sync 2 system includes the likes of dual zone aircon, DAB digital radio, and front and rear parking sensors. We've got the titanium trim with the optional X-Pack, so we've got the likes of an 8-inch touchscreen with a navigation system, cruise control with a speed limiter, LED daytime running lights, and lane keep assist. The optional X-Pack we've got brings the likes of electrically adjustable leather memory seats, which are great for longer journeys, and for me, the best bit of kit is this instrument cluster behind the steering wheel, which gives you information on everything you're going to need, be it sat-nav directions or what fuel economy you're getting, and I just think Ford have absolutely smashed it with this. Right, where to start? Well, there's plenty of space in the first row of passengers. There's even space for a middle passenger, and thanks to there being plenty of glass, these large windows and our glass roof, there's plenty of light coming in as well. And if you jump out, fold this seat forward and hop in the back, and okay, there's not loads of space, but there is space just about for 2 adults, but better to keep this journey quite short. Kids, however, will be happy enough. The most impressive bit is how versatile these seats are, as each one of the rear seats can fold away independently. So if you wanted to keep one half of the car for storage and one for passengers, you can. Or you could even hem someone in the middle and pile furniture around them. Fold all the rear seats down and there is 2,200 litres of storage space on offer. Or with all the seats in place, there's 285. So, what is different about its drive? Well, it now sits on the same chassis as the Mondeo. Believe me when I say that's a good thing. It is now better than ever to drive, with minimal body roll yet a comfortable suspension, well-weighted, sharp steering, and, well, it doesn't feel like a 7-seater to drive, it feels more like a hatchback. The S-Max's perfect seating position, large windscreen, and great all-round visibility just gives you that bit of extra confidence as well, because at the end of the day, it is a large 7-seater. For those who want to enhance its drive even further, there is an all-wheel drive model available, which can distribute power evenly and optimise traction in sticky conditions. Okay, you're unlikely going to be throwing it around corners when you've got a car full of passengers, but let's say you're on your own and you're on your way to pick up the kids from school, you may be tempted to skip the motorway and take the country lane instead. There are some EcoBoost petrols available, but the 148 brake horsepower 2-litre diesel is expected to rake in the most sales, and this offers, all the power you're ever really gonna realistically need. But if it was up to us, and if you have the budget, we'd go for the slightly peppier 178 brake horsepower 2-litre, as this is just that bit sweeter when it comes to torque. The 148 brake horsepower 2-litre diesel is the most efficient though, emitting just 129 grams per kilometre and claiming to return an average of around 56 miles per gallon. Our 178 brake horsepower diesel, on the other hand, emits 139 grams per kilometre, and we've been getting an average of around 41 miles per gallon. So, pricing. The S-Max starts from around £24,500, which is considerably more than the Citroën C4 Grand Picasso and Vauxhall Zafira Tourer, which both start from under 20 grand. Plus, realistically, if you want a decent spec and engine, you're going to have to pay upwards of £27,000. So the S-Max isn't exactly what you'd call a budget option. If you own a 7-seat Citroën, Vauxhall or Volkswagen, then the hefty price of the S-Max may make it tough to convert. However, if you are a loyal Ford fan and looking to upgrade your old S-Max, then you'll be very happy. And that's most likely going to be the case, as Ford says that 65% of those that buy an S-Max will get another one. What do you think of the S-Max? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the inquire button to find out more details about this car, or for any other models, visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more reviews, click one of the links on screen now.